Hey y'all, this video goes out to the men and the boys. It's dedicated to the men and the boys. My last video is for the ladies, this is for the men. I was just thinking, I think the reason why I have just loved Blippi so much. Blippi is a kid show on YouTube. I've loved watching Blippi for 7 years now. Because he teaches kids it's okay for men to talk. And now he's teaching my boy it's okay for men to talk. You know, and what is the deal with men being so quiet? I read a book in one of my college classes. It was adolescent psychology. The title was Boys Don't Cry. And it was all about the boy culture. The culture that boys grow up in now in America. The culture that says you can't cry, you can't feel anything, you can't express anything, you can't talk. No one cares how you feel. That's not true. Boys, men, that's not true. People care how you feel. It's okay to talk. It's okay to express yourself. And that is the lie from Satan for men. The lie from Satan for men is don't talk, don't express yourself. Be a man, toughen up. You can't cry. You're not manly if you cry. You're not manly if you say what you want, if you express yourself. That's not true. The lie to women is you have to look like a beauty queen. That's the lie from Satan, to keep us all feeling insecure. The lie to men is you're stupid and nobody cares what you say. That's not true. People care what you say. And you're not stupid. Of course, stupid is a relative term. What one person might say is stupid, another person would say is smart. So men, don't ever see yourself as stupid or insignificant. There's another great book, John Eldridge, Wild at Heart. He says that every boy and man has the question inside of his heart, do I have what it takes? Do I have what it takes? That's what every man asks himself every day. Do I have what it takes? Do I have what it takes to be a father, a husband, a provider, a good worker? You know, do I have what it takes to pay the bills? Do I have what it takes physically? Does my body look manly, you know, with the focus on getting ripped and getting big muscles? Do I have what it takes am I a genius? Am I an Einstein? Can I measure up to all the wise, brilliant men who have lived before me? Don't worry about that. I mean, I can imagine that would be a challenging thought for most men. Am I going to be as brilliant as Einstein? Nobody's as brilliant as Einstein. Don't worry about it. You know, filling the shoes of the men who have lived before you. Will you fill their shoes? Don't worry about it. Just be you. Just be you. You know? Nobody is an exact carbon copy of anybody else. No man alive will be a carbon copy of Einstein. Oh well. Let it go. Forget about it. Forget about it. Just be you. What does the genie say to Aladdin in the movie Aladdin? He says, be yourself. And that's what so many of us need to remember. Just be yourself. You're not going to be somebody else. You're going to be yourself. You can have aspirations. You can have people that you look up to. Men, you can look at the richest men in the world and say, I want to be like that. Someday I'm going to be like that. You can try. You can try. I think something that's good to remember is that no matter how smart you are, there's always someone smarter than you. But there's also always someone who's less smart than you. No matter how handsome you are, there's always someone more handsome than you. But there's plenty of people who are less handsome than you. It's best to not really compare. Just focus on being the best you that you can be, and that's all that matters. Every day, try and be a better person than you were yesterday. Try and be stronger, try and be smarter, try and be wiser, try and be more patient, try and be better at communicating. I did teach for 1 year. I taught junior high English, and I will say communication is a natural gift for females. Females are naturally good at talking and writing. I noticed it's not necessarily a natural gift for boys. At least the boys I was around were 12 to 14. None of them really were. Okay, there was one. There was one boy who was a good writer. But usually, it's just like a natural gift for females. And I don't know if men get jealous of that or what. And that's why sometimes there's like some chauvinism, maybe. Because men are jealous of women's natural ability to speak well and to write well. But don't be jealous. Everybody has their own gift. Everybody has their own strength. God created us all with different gifts. Read in 1 Corinthians, it talks about the body of the church. Can the eye say to the hand, I do not need you? No. Can the brain say to the heart, I do not need you? Some people are brains, some people are hearts. Some people have the intelligence, some people have the feels and the care and the compassion and the concern for other people. Some people are the hands, and they're good workers, and they're good with their hands. Other people are like the eyes. They're like the visionaries, you know. They have a vision. They inspire others with their vision. I've always wanted to be kind of like that person. Have a vision and inspire other people with my vision. Being the eyes, this is what I see. This is what is possible. Which my mom was like that. She was always seeing everything could be improved in some way. And it takes like a critical eye, which can make you kind of negative, but you make things better. You make things better. Anyways, back to the men. Men, do not be afraid to talk. Do not be afraid to express. And don't think that you're gay if you want to talk or if you feel. And that's a huge lie from Satan. Like, if you feel, if you cry, you're gay. Like, no. Everybody feels. Human beings feel. Just because maybe you're a little bit sensitive, that doesn't make you a woman. Just because you cry, that doesn't make you a woman. Just because you want to talk, that doesn't make you a woman. Just because you want to be attractive, that doesn't make you a woman. Everybody wants to be attractive. You know, but I think that that's the thing now, and now that's just like it's so embedded in the culture that men are like wanting to be women because of this, the boy code in our culture that says men can't feel, they can't talk, they can't cry. So then all these men are like, well, then I'll just become a woman, and then I can talk and feel and cry. And I think that this is what's at the root of that. And y'all should read that book, Boys Don't Cry. It's really good, and it really makes you analyze this mentality in our culture. Like, why do we think that? Why do we think that men have to be tough and rugged and quiet? You know, like the cowboy, like the cowboy movies, you know. The stud cowboy was a man, and he didn't talk, and he didn't smile, and he didn't feel, and he didn't get attached to women. You know, and that's Hollywood for you. That's Hollywood. But every man aspires to that, to be like that cowboy man that's tough and rugged, doesn't get attached to anybody, doesn't feel anything for anybody. That's not good. That's called being a narcissist. That's bad. It's bad to be a narcissist. It's bad to only care about yourself and nobody else. So don't put that as like your goal, men. That's not your goal. You know, the man's man. The man who doesn't care about anybody. No, that's not good. That's a lie from Satan. That's a lie from the world. That's not what God wants you to be. Read the Bible. Read the New Testament. Be like Jesus. Jesus was tough. Jesus was rugged. But he also cared about people. He fed the 5,000. He talked to women. He healed women. He healed children. He cared about everybody. He genuinely cared about everybody. Men, women, and children. And that's how men need to be too. Your model should be Jesus. The person that you want to be like should be Jesus. So to all you men out there, get into Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Read about what Jesus was like and be just like him. That should be your goal. Christian means little Christ. Be just like Jesus. Be just like Jesus. You can do it. Don't be like John Wayne. Be like Jesus. Men. Okay? Okay. God bless y'all. Go read the Bible. God bless. Bye.